Now to a deadly crash involving a driver going the wrong way on the Southfield Freeway in Dearborn. It's the latest in a string of recent wrong-way crashes, leaving local drivers on edge. Since April 22nd, there have been at least a half dozen such crashes, leaving 6 people dead. 7 Action News reporter Simon Shaquette shows us how drivers are responding to stay safe behind the wheel.
There can be nothing more alarming than seeing a wrong-way driver coming at you on the freeway, but sadly it's been happening more and more. Images of wrecked vehicles left badly mangled and even smoking are stirring up fear among some drivers across Metro Detroit. We've tracked at least 6 wrong-way freeway crashes in just the last 6 weeks, resulting in tragic statistics of 6 people dead. Among them, crashes on the Southfield Freeway May 29th, US 23 on May 23rd, I-696 on May 6th, and May 5th. And the Southfield Freeway, April 23rd, and the Lodge Freeway, April 22nd.
6 accidents?
Driver Terrell Anglin admittedly shaken up by those disturbing numbers and the spike in drivers who've either chosen to hit the roads impaired or simply ignoring signs indicating one-way traffic. What do you think should be done as a result of the spike?
I would definitely say better signs, for sure.
I assume I would want to swerve out of the way, but I also think swerving could cause more of an issue.
On our Facebook page, we've seen more outpour of emotion, including from viewers like Eastla Smith, saying, quote, "This is happening far too much on Michigan freeways and highways, and it's not even summer yet." Another viewer writing, "How do you end up going the wrong way on the freeway, especially with the concrete barriers?" And a third viewer writing, "It's like the wild, wild west out there, and if people could just show some common courtesy."
That could be very scary, seeing some lights come towards you. I wouldn't know what to do with that.
State police call these crashes preventable and assign safety is not being treated as enough of a priority. The cost amounting to lives lost and injuries impacting victims for life. State police have also attributed some of these crashes to distracted driving, something lawmakers are hoping to address with new legislation in the next few weeks. From Southfield, Simon Shaquette, 7 Action News.
Okay, Simon, thank you.